Hey fam, it's me, Miss Ashley Ann's One on YouTube or AshCat HCG on Facebook. And again, I'm looking raggedy as usual because I just came in from a little evening stroll. And I'm finally going to do a vlog on how to mix um, the sublingual HCG. Also, at the bottom of this video, you will find a link to Mama Clock's sublingual mixing instructions. If it was not for Mama Clock and her sublingual video, I never would have started HCG because I just couldn't imagine the thought of doing the injections. Um, I'm not as hard as some of y'all out there, my fellow HCGers. So sublingual works just great for me. There are a few of us that choose to do it this way. I do want to clarify that there is a difference between HCG and sublingual. They are not the same things. For some reason, people think that. The sublingual HCG, we use the same prescription grade HCG as those that do injections. Instead, we just hold ours under the tongue for at least 5 minutes in the morning and 5 minutes at night before we go to bed, at least. Some of us hold it for 10 and 15. I normally hold mine for about 10 minutes or so. You just get so used to putting it under your tongue, you forget that it's there. So anyway, like I said, I will have a link to Mama Clock's blog down at the bottom of this because she uses a syringe. And I don't have a syringe. I have this handy dandy, I don't know what you call it, but it goes up to 5 milligrams. And it not milligrams, milliliters, sorry, 5 milliliters. And it also has like your teaspoon measurements over on the side. It's very handy. You can get it at any drugstore or pharmacy over where you'd find like the pediatric stuff. And it came with a syringe, but my syringe was too big to actually fit inside of my little HCG vial. So anyway, here we go, you guys. This is really, really simple. Here's my HCG. I use, can you see it? There you go, it's in focus. I use over that. I use the 5,000 I use, and y'all know that you can keep HCG for a while. It has a 3-year shelf life, actually. What I do is when I'm not using a vial, I leave it, I just leave it in the brown box and stick it in the pantry. There's my HCG. Sorry the light is so bad, y'all, but that's what it looks like for you guys who've never tried the prescription, or if you've never done HCG at all and you're a newcomer or you're out there researching. This is what it looks like when it comes. We don't need this. We just need, the vial with the HCG. I need to move faster. It's taking longer than I thought already. Okay, I use my little kitchen scissors to open it. I take a cut over on the edge. How about I take the purple stop off? Pop off the little stopper. And then it's really, it's like some weird aluminum or something is the best description I can give you. But if you take your scissors, it comes right out like that. And if you're using the vial like I'm using, you're going to need to take off the top because, of course, with a syringe, you can poke a hole. You put your needle through the top, but we're not syringing. This is my Colloidal Silver. That's what I use to mix with. You can pick it up at any health food store, Whole Foods, anything like that. And you also can use vodka, I've been told. Always mix with silver, though. So what I'm going to do is put 1 milliliter of Colloidal Silver, and I'm going to mix this. Oh, it's a little bit too much. I'm going to mix this with my HCG I just cracked open. How about I quit talking? There we go. So I'm just going to pour it into my vial of HCG, and you want to swish it and not shake it. You can look in the bottom and you'll be able to see when your HCG is dissolved. Swishy, swishy, swishy. All right, it looks good. This is my brown flask. The brown flask is important because it's going to keep your HCG from being damaged by refrigerator light. So I just pour it in there. And make sure I got all of it out. Then I'm going to add another 1 milliliter into what I just mixed. I should not talk while I measure because I'm a much better measurer when I don't talk. Okay. All right, y'all, we're almost done. So inside of our flask right now, we have our 5,000 IU Opadoc and 2 milliliters of Colloidal Silver. Next, this is my liquid B12. It's the Now brand. You can get it in a health food store or Whole Foods. Shake it up really good because it collects stuff down in the bottom. And I'm going to do a total of 13 milliliters to add to this. So my little container goes up to 5 milliliters. So it's basically going to be 2 full of these, which will give us 10, and then 3. So there's my first 5 milliliters of the B12. See? I'm going to add it in with my silver and HCG. Then another 5. We can count. There's 10. And you got 3 more to go. Make sure I get it in. There you go. 3. That's 13. Then that's it. Just put your cap on. Give it a little swishy swirly. Now, what I do, because remember, you take this and you hold it underneath your tongue. When this dries out, or you can dry it out, you can measure, but it normally takes 10 drops. When you fill this up, if you do 10 drops underneath your tongue, if you put it in here or in a syringe, you will find that it measures the same as half a milliliter. But count your drops the first time you do it, and that'll keep you from having to use this every morning, because sometimes when I use this, I get angry because the residue is left, and I feel like I'm not getting all my stuff. So 10 drops. I had a different bottle before, and it had a smaller dropper, so it took 11 to make half a milliliter. But underneath your tongue in the morning, I like to do it as soon as I get up, before I brush my teeth and everything. And then I take it right before bed. I quit drinking water about half an hour before bed, and I take it and hold it and then go to sleep. And everybody, that is how you mix sublingual. Hope it was helpful. Bye.